like 15 minutes late, that's it.
Nah. Nah.
Just cost me $75 a ticket because Kevin was late.
Yeah, right.
Alright, so I guess it's my fault. Cost me $150. $150. So we are heading to Mexico, Playa del Carmen, to photograph a wedding. Should be pretty cool. It's gonna be our first time using the Sigma 135 1.8 for the wedding. I'll use probably the 24-70 G Master a whole lot, and 85 G Master 1.4 might stay in the bag. The Explorer might not make it. Just might not make it. They're not giving it to me. What happened?
I see you take a look at it.
Okay. Dun 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 dun. I said dun 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 dun.
I'm like,
Will she make it? So the Explorer bag got checked out. So if you carry on your Explorer, I've never carried the Explorer on. I've always like checked it in. This is my first time carrying the Explorer on as a carry-on. They just swabbed it. I don't know, they're looking for like bomb material or something maybe. But it's making it, and we're making it too, even though we're like just 15 minutes late. Never heard of this place, by the way. Chick-fil-A. God, I hate this. 1% because of this guy. He told me to plug it up to my computer. But oh, bugger. But you know I use Windows, and the battery doesn't last that long. So he has a Mac, so maybe I can plug my phone into his Mac.
not after you just down my Mac.
Fill out these custom forms. Flight wasn't bad. Going back upstairs because this guy doesn't know what he did with his passport. So we can't blame it on me anymore. My mistake cost us $150. His mistake
Might cost me my freedom.
might cost him his freedom. He can't get into Mexico and he can't get to America. So we were like writing on one of these ledges here and backtracking, maybe thinking he left it on the ledge. How do you feel right now, sir?
Sweaty. And,
Bad puppy dog lost his passport. I'm happy. But nah, if he don't get into Mexico, I'm not getting into Mexico.
Oh, such a loyal friend.
We're just gonna be stuck together. Well, they found his passport, and I guess somebody turned it in.
Did you see how mad she looked?
She was mad?
Man, she didn't even speak. Stamped it, ripped it. Yeah, she seemed like really upset. Like even the other lady was like, after she said she found it, like there's no sense of humor. I don't know if it's the barrier, language barrier. Where are we going?
To our bags not being here. That's our flight right there. Okay, now since we were so late, Kevin lost his passport. Our bags weren't where they're supposed to be, so look at that. The only 2 bags in the freaking airport probably belong to us. I think these are ours. Hey, what's up guys? It's Michael Smith here. I hope you guys enjoyed my little mini vlog. If not, just let me know in the comments and I won't do that again. But I think it turned out pretty cool. This next part of the section, we are going to just voice over basically the whole thing, just of how my Sony a6000 worked with my Sigma mc11 and the Sigma 135 1.8 with the Sigma 35 1.4. Alright guys, so I am in Mexico. It's a destination wedding. This is the rehearsal dinner part. Currently I'm using the a6000 with the Sigma 135 1.8. I'm shooting at 1.8 here in continuous focus mode. It's doing pretty good. I'm having no issues at all with the Sony a6000. A particular YouTuber had mentioned in one of his videos that the a6000 wouldn't work with adapters, but I just decided to try this out on my own, and it's doing an amazing job. Here's the bride here. I believe one of those shots were not in focus, coming down with her dad, but it's good and sharp. Here I'm changing to single focus mode here, as they're not going to be moving any longer. But it's grabbing on the faces, locking on the faces, great. Some of the pictures here coming up. It's the Sigma 135 and the a6000 at 1.8. And you can see I'm in at 200% here, and it's pretty sharp. The bride is coming down. I believe this next shot is the one that I got out of focus. Yes, in continuous focus mode. It didn't bother me or worry me too much. I think that was the only time that it happened. But look at that shot. It's super sharp. Here guys, they're at the front of where they're going to be getting married. I'm still using the a6000 with the Sigma 135 1.8. Shooting at 1.8. On AFS mode, autofocus single. Like I said, it's finding faces great. Eye autofocus is working great. It's tracking faces, getting really sharp images. The focusing is amazing, man. Right here, I pulled out my iPhone. I was like, hey, I probably should show you guys that I'm using the a6000. So I'm holding the iPhone in one hand and shooting with the other. Not the best face. I guess the drink was sour, but look how sharp that is, guys. You get some beautiful out of focus areas with this combination as well. I'd have to look it up, but I'm assuming it's probably effectively like a 200 and something millimeter, maybe 230 maybe. All right, here guys, I'm switching to the 35 millimeter 1.4 with the Sigma MC11 and the a6000. Finding faces great again, focusing really fast.
Mike,
good.
Where do you think you're gonna have us right before the wedding?
Like
I can't see you guys.
like I said, I'm not shooting these images for anything in particular, just trying to see the speed
So
of
we
the
can do that
autofocus.
if you don't want to come back to your room.
Okay.
So when I have the people ready here, I go to the
There's the groom back there.
Sounds good.
It's in the focus, pretty good shot.
That works. How far apart? Is it far from where they will be?
Here we're going to review the second set of images with the 35 1.4. Sharp, guys. Very fast focusing. All right, now I'm switching back to the a6000 MC11 with the 135 1.8. Just want to add a note here. Just make sure you guys update your adapter. Kevin has a Sigma MC11 and it wasn't updated, and the autofocus wasn't good with his a6500. So guys, just make sure you do all the updates needed. Here I'm firing away with the lens, and it's super sharp, super fast focusing, no issues whatsoever. Here I'm back to my iPhone. You see this green kind of bush that's in front of me. I'm pretty close to it, and you will see that I'm able to focus pretty quickly to this bush, grab it, bam, and then I'm back up onto the subject and pulling focus with them with no problems at all. So the minimum focus distance is really good with this combination here. I'm going to review some of the images. The 135 1.8 Sigma. Look how sharp that is, guys. And that's like almost 100% crop. Now we're going to review a bunch of images just from the actual wedding, because I actually used this combination at the wedding. So the next images you guys are going to see is from the a6000 with the MC11 in either the 35mm 1.4 or the 135mm 1.8. Here are all the images. This will be for somebody who already has a Sony a6000 and who's planning on to upgrade to a full frame camera but just doesn't have the finances yet, but you want to get some good glass that will end up working with your newer camera. This would be a great option. Plus that 135, just doing the 1.5 multiplication factor with the crop sensor is, you get some really good reach, you get some really good out of focus areas, bokeh. The lens is ridiculously sharp. Now I'm pretty sure what everybody wants to know at this point is how does the lens handle in low light, or the adapter. And guys, I mean it's not the greatest, but it was usable. I'll show you the images coming up here. I did the cake cutting with the 35, and it with not too much available light outside, it was great. All I had was 2 flashes just across the rooms, not the room but the beach, and it was focusing, guys. Thank you guys so much. Like, comment, and subscribe.